So, Michael Connell, you want to join the cast of Live on Bowen?
Yeah, you want to join the cast, do you?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
All right, well, you're going to be tested.
Yeah, you're going to be tested.
Yeah. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
Define a cold opener.
Yeah, what's going on?
It's when the warm-up guy is quiet.
Oh, finally you get it right.
All right.
Haven?
Yeah, right. Are you ready to be funny without crying?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Yeah, good.
Do you have what it takes to train 7 times a day, 10 days a week to keep a show-ready body?
Yes. Yes, sir.
You have the fortitude to keep moving forward even though you're surrounded by idiots who are holding you back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't know how to answer that question.
He doesn't know how to answer.
Tonight on the show, we have best-selling author right on the couch, Graham Simpson. We also have a comedy spot from Phil Andrews, and our music act is Bernie Carson. Michael Connell, welcome to the club.
Yeah.
Can I make my phone call now? You said I could bring my family.
Welcome to the show! Welcome to Live on Bowen. I'm your host, Rob Lloyd. Now, I do want to start off with some sad news. It's been a sad week because this week a great English comedian, writer and actor Mel Smith passed away. Now, he was best remembered for playing the albino in Princess Bride. No one escapes the pit of the pit of despair. Hilarious. But he's also famous for Not the 9 O'Clock News and Alas, Smith and Jones, plus many other things. So with that sad news of one great comedy legend departing, so does another. Yes, I'm talking about myself. This is my final episode of Season 2 of Live on Bowen. Wow, we didn't even rehearse that, thank you. Now, I'm really sorry to tell you this, Melbourne. We need some time apart. I think we need to just grow as individuals, and we need to do that separately. It's not you, it's me. It's just we got into this thing really young, and okay, I admit it, I'm seeing somebody else. Her name is Edinburgh. And she likes the fact I do a Doctor Who show, so she wants me in her. Still PG. I'm actually quite nervous about this new relationship because the UK is the home of Doctor Who. And Scotland is the birthplace of 2 previous Doctors. And I'm going to be marching in with my David Tennant looks and my little Who Me show, and I know I'm just going to embarrass myself and offend everyone as soon as I open my mouth and this crude Australian accent comes out. Struth Rose, get back in the TARDIS, you flaming mongrel. I don't know why I channeled Alf Stewart from Home and Away. And I know so little about Scotland. You know, this is all I know about that country, okay? All I know is that during the great War of Independence in Scotland, the mighty Mel Gibson stood up and defended home furniture with his famous line, "They may take IKEA, but they'll never take our freedom." Groans as good as a laugh. I also know from watching the film Highlander, yes, with the famous line, "There can be only one." More like, there should have been only one film. Now, in that film, the Scottish Highlander was played by a Frenchman, Christopher Lambert, and the Egyptian Spaniard was played by the mother of all Scotsmen, Sean Connery. So you sure got your kilt backwards there, Scotland. Now what, there must be a Scottish film out there that really represents all of the culture, the tradition, and the fabulous heritage. Oh, Train Spotting. Yeah, I mean, nothing says choose life, choose Scotland, choose music like cheap smack and ceiling babies. Not racist. So what does Scottish film cinema taught me? Well, basically, you can paint your face and expose your ass. Also, cutting off the head is the best way for them to stay dead. And also, heroin's cool. So this is going to be the best holiday ever. So this is what's been going on between me and Scotland. Do you want to hear what's going on in the rest of the world? All right. Okay. Ooh, J.K. Rowling has written an acclaimed novel, crime novel, under the pseudonym of a retired military policeman. Yeah, that's right. Now, if she wanted to stay incognito, she should have probably picked a better alias than A.K. Schmoling. And finally, Prince William and Kate Middleton have named their new son George. Wow, thank heavens they took so much time coming up with a name so original. And that's all our topical news. We want you to stay in touch with us on the internet online. Here's how you do it.
Got something to say? Well, we're all ears. So feel free to touch base by visiting our Facebook and Twitter pages, or visit our website for more behind-the-scenes info at liveonbowen.com.
Now, it's now time for another instalment of Caption This. Last week on the show, we asked you to caption this picture. Oh, isn't it cute? Borderline animal cruelty. Now, we have some great responses, and I'm going to read them out to you now. Here's our favourites. First runner-up is Murray Phillips with "It's the future Robbie of the past. Where did he come from? Where did he go?" Next is Grace Ulrich with my God, too fast. Dude, it's not moving. Number 3, our third runner-up is Kylie Mack with "It's all fun and games until Steve sneaks up behind you." What a bastard. And our final one, our winner, is Pam Freeman with "It's Pandemonium." Yep, that deserved that. Okay. Now, next week, we want you to caption this picture here. Ooh. Gee, a shame I'm going to be missing that one. Now, here with his guide to the movies, lights, camera, action, it's Aaron McCarthy.
How's it going? The movies, flicks, pictures, films, the silver screen. Film is my favourite medium. I like it so much I'd even say it's my favourite maximum. A bro should become a connoisseur of mise-en-scene, picking apart the diegesis to uncover the meta-narrative. It's a word. What I mean is, unless you're talking about Penthouse, Playboy, or anything by Paul Jennings, movies are always better than books. It's like comparing maximum whey protein against skim milk powder. The latter is just inferior and bland. Not to mention, excessive consumption may cause a laxative effect. Now, the word genre is French for something. Now, I'm not sure what that something is, but I know it helps separate the geeks, the women, the boys, and the men in the video store. What's my favourite genre? Well, only because you asked, and because I see it as both a genre and a way of life. Action. Double action. There's comedy action, sci-fi action, thriller action, cop action, drama action, music action, apocalypse action, jazz action, chick flick action, baked goods action, climate action, girl on girl action, massive action, bro action, car chase action, credit card transaction, action. You get the idea? Ooh. Here's my list of top movies that involve action. Before we continue, a warning that the following recommendations are rated MA for maximum Arnie. What's amazing about Arnie is his range. From playing a barbarian in Conan, get down, to a robot in Terminator, get down, and the governor of California, get down. That man can play anything. Next, we have the Rocky Horror Picture Show. Probably the weirdest in the Rocky series. Not a lot of boxing in this one. Not a lot of Rocky either. However, a lot more transsexual vampires and singing, which gave me a lot of confused feelings. Weird. Alien vs. Predator, action, romance. I don't think there's ever been a better depiction of bromance on the silver screen. At the start, they don't even know who each other are. Then it doesn't seem like the alien and the predator will get along. But then, they're like thrown together and sparks totally fly. They fight, they stalk, and they bond over a common interest. Their love of killing humans. It's basically a man's version of Sleepless in Seattle. Next, a movie called Deliverance. They went camping. They played some banjo. They did some rafting. All in all, a fun little film. I've got to admit, I only caught the first half of it, but I'm sure the second half is just as fun as the first. Definitely not one to miss. Bring the whole family. Top Gun. This movie was great. I like the bit where they flew the planes. That was really cool. Tom Cruise rode a motorbike into the danger zone, which was also awesome. They played shirtless volleyball again, which gave me some more of those confused feelings. And then Tom Cruise was like, show me the money, and dropped a hammer and a race car. And afterwards, in the interview, he jumped on the couch and the woman was interviewing him. He was like, you complete me, and brought him a goldfish for his desk, and the goldfish changed offices with him and Bridget Jones. And then Jack Nicholson was like, you can't handle the truth. And so Tom slid down the hallway in his socks and sensible wife runs. It was a really long movie. And he was dating Joey from Dawson's Creek, and she had a baby and Pacey got upset. I also like that movie where he was short. I haven't seen a film like that in ages. He should make another film like that. I hope they make a sequel. That's my movie reviews for this evening. And this is Aaron signing out saying, next time you want some action, I'll see you at the movies.
Aaron McCarthy! Coming up next, Hayman Kent is in the house, and we've got another installment of Annie Fact. This is Live on Bowen!